Yeah, hold on. Just check. Yeah, no, I'm dropping. Are you running something on the computer?
Don't go in there, you'll become one. Freaky creatures, monster party. Eyes of yellow, scales and feathers, tails and tethers. Turn the lights off, bend the nightmare, you control it.
You inva.
Easy does it, shut the closet, get under the covers. Snakes and lovers, turn the lights off. Everybody likes to get taken for turns. To see how bright the fire inside of us burns. Everybody wants to get evil tonight. But all the devils masquerade under the light. Here's the pinky, there's the kinky. Everybody complicated. Man and woman, baby child, calm and wild. Turn the lights off, don't remember what we
There we are, you're in.
young girl holding one another. Paper colors, dangle streaming, tangle screaming.
There we go.
And I'm dropping. Oh, I'm not dropping, I'm dropping fall. Alright, can you see everything?
I can see the video. I'm not seeing people, but I see the video.
I'm gonna turn things back down to 2000.
Who's my good little goblin lover? Are we on yet?
We are.
Okay, so who's my good little goblin lover? You're my good little goblin lover. You're my good little goblin
I
lover.
put things back down to 3000.
Hey, everybody.
What? What'd you say?
I said hello, everybody. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, no, I heard you. You just dropped for a second. Am I running something? Hold on. No, I'm not
Your
running
mouth.
anything. Alright. Alrighty. Anyways. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sit and Sip Sujamma. That is the wrong screen. I'm your host, Trelarys, and I'm joined by, once again, today, my own father, the Goblin King, otherwise known as Oriel Telvani. How are you doing, Dad?
Who's my little goblin lover? Who's my good? You're my good little goblin lover.
Yeah.
Who's my good little goblin lover? Hey, son, my little good goblin lover.
Boo.
Speaking of which, can you tear those nasty goblin posters you have?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
those male stripper ones.
Yeah.
Kind of scare me.
I don't know what you're on about, but yeah, hold on. Sorry, I'm adjusting things around because we dropped frames again. Like, we're still live. It's just, it's annoying. It's just one of those things that just mentally ticks me. Which we were doing fine for we were fine for about like 2 weeks, and then now all of a sudden the problems are back. So I don't know what's going on. All right, but anyways,
Maybe the problem's you, man. You're the problem, man. you're the
God,
problem.
I have to redeem Seduce.
Don't be the problem.
I love Goblin Cock. All right, but yeah, we're back down at 2,500, which I've been streaming at for a while. That's it. So yeah, how are y'all doing? I hope you like the little music I chose for today's stream. This is from my favorite band, Vitaly Hall, which I've told you guys about. It's something I'm a big fan of. I think I've told you this. Acorn has I think one of their albums. I think you've heard them, Goblin King. Yeah. Hi Ninja, how do you do? Music was fine, I guess. What, did you even hear it? All right.
Ninja.
All right. Yeah. Also,
Ninja.
I found.
Ninja.
Hey Ninja, do you want to join us as? Do you want to be a second co-host? Or do you not have time today?
Ninja.
Good, I'm chill before work. Gotcha. Sure. Ninja. All right, come on in. Ninja. Oh.
Go Ninja. Go Ninja. Go. Go Ninja. Go Ninja. Go.
All right, Ninja, come on in. Also, I found out something. They've released a trailer for an upcoming movie. They're making another game movie for another indie game.
Hello.
Hey, Ninja. Ninja, tune on in. The only thing I don't like that I skirted on is that this is IGN movie trailers, which you guys know my feeling on IGN. You know, guys.
I love them very much.
No, they
I
can't.
almost watched that trailer this morning, but I decided not to because I just didn't feel like it was my cup of tea.
Well, let's check it out here, because this is based on an indie game that I've yet to play. I want to try it someday. It's a scary game. So if Goblin King, you need to get it.
One day you'll be a real boy.
Oh, of course it's Shudder.
Let's get you embalmed and I guess cremated.
You sure that brought you the Terrify? Oh!
Oh.
So you know it's gonna be gory.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Director of Slap. Okay, what's Slap Face?
Oh, I know that actor too.
Is somebody there?
Based on the hit video game.
I know what you experienced was terrifying.
Comes a new vision of
You
terror.
need to listen to me if
Looking
you
at
want
Trey
to
is
survive.
terrifying. Oh yeah, I like that actress.
The entity will do anything to gain control.
That face.
Oh.
Better than yours.
I want this to stop.
To banish a demon to hell, you need
What
to learn
movies?
its name.
What other movies has she been in?
I'm not sure.
She was
Hi,
also
Bud.
the younger. She was the younger sister of the Green Arrow series.
You need to get off the phone.
Oh,
Oliver.
thank you.
You have to help me.
you.
I don't know what I am doing here.
The demon knows everything about you.
So what do we do?
Oh my God, Trey! Trey!
It's your arrows.
The houses of hell, I command you back!
Dude, nice tattoo. Where could I get one?
I need to see this movie.
Did you
Ugh.
like my emote? Oh yeah, Pug posted in chat a emote of them biting my head. February 13th, that's when we plan to go see Iron Lung.
I guess we could get the DVD and then watch it later.
Oh, I'm not gonna take you now, Trey. You just don't have taste. I don't think.
No, I don't.
I don't think
I don't wanna
Ninja
watch
deserves,
this.
or I don't think Ninja deserves to be tortured by you.
What?
I mean, honestly,
Goblin King, have you
Ninja
seen?
deserves better.
Goblin King, have you seen the Iron Lung trailer?
Yes, I have, and I'm impressed with it. But I'm just saying, Ninja does not need to be tortured by having you there. He deserves a lot better than you.
Yeah. I recently introduced.
What do you say, Trey or Ninja?
I recently introduced Goblin King
Man.
to the Distractable podcast featuring Markiplier and his friends, and I
slightly enjoy it, especially the refrigerator.
Yeah, that's the one I introduced it with the Bob's Refrigerator story, which for those who have not listened to, there is a great animation on
think I know that
YouTube by Sir Walter Underbridge on YouTube about that story, go check it out. The level of incompetence from these people astounds me, and you know how much incompetence frustrates me. Which,
I deal with you every day.
well, here's the thing: if you're
Ooh.
trained, look, I know I'm not the most competent person at times, but when you're a trained professional in a field where competence
True.
is required, you should be competent enough to do your job correctly. And these guys, they're based on their job alone, need the bare minimum amount of competence, and they didn't even have that. You see my point?
Well, true.
Yes.
Next.
Also, Trey, I have made us Markiplier pins for the movie.
Oh, nice, thank you. All right. Anyway, so let's go to what
You
we
and
need
Crow
to-
can take your pick. Well, if Crow is still able to.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm hoping Crow is able to make it.
Well, Crow, from what it sounds like, Crow, I don't think he's gonna be able to come into the apartment because Crow's deathly allergic to cats.
Ah, okay.
All right. First one we got here
Then you
is
should
from Crow.
Then you should probably stay out of my room because
All right.
Oswald's been hanging in here
This
a
is
lot.
from Crow. We got the first video submission.
John? Yes, boss?
Oh, I know this guy.
I have a question about
I
this
think I've
male
seen him
chastity
too.
I like this
cage. Are these measurements in centimeters
Turn it up.
or inches?
They would be inches?
This can't be
Inches.
right. This can't be right.
Oh, they've had
Just
this
one.
problem before with custom orders. They sent a pic just in case so that you could clear up any confusion.
Thank you.
Oh, is this the anal
Yes.
beads?
Nope.
Don't let it get you down, boss. We're all a little less than that.
I must confess,
It's a cage.
I've never seen such mass and girth on a flaccid beam. He's wrecking JJ and stretching ass every time, wishing that his schmeat was mine.
Like that I want to hear.
This Disney movie.
Let me hear
He's
those
wrecking
pipes again.
JJ and stretching ass every time, wishing that his schmeat was mine.
Impressive
I love
vocals.
this. I love this.
Very
I love-
impressive vocals.
I'm pretty sure he does do some cover songs.
I would not be surprised. Like, that's very, very good. Oh, also, I've got like 3 red stories lined
He
up
does
today.
do some D&D on Discord.
Ooh.
He's on Discord for a D&D group.
Okay, next we got a
I'm actually on his Discord.
You are? Alright, let's see.
Mhm.
Next is from Titan. Oh, this is actually a video from Titan himself. He's got
What's
a...
him?
he did DM me that he... the music he uses is safe for stream. Yeah.
Hercules beats.
So this is his cosplay he's working on. Alright.
Welcome back to another update video. I'm Mr. Titan.
Like?
Today I've been
Oh, crap.
magnetizing my back of the Side Titan for the engine plate, for the Side engine. I've used floor-tree magnets with foam blocks that are carved in for the magnets to go in. I've used extremely strong super glue to put the magnets in.
What kind of super glue?
And the super glue you can get from Screwfix
that's
UK.
good.
I've also reinforced the main plate at the back to give it a bit more sturdiness. And as you
Oh, it
can
just
see
clicks
now,
on in.
Hey.
that's the new
I mean, they are
engine block
magnetic, right?
going in and
Titan
out
still following the
to
submission
show how
rules.
strong these magnets are. Be advised, if you ever do use floor-tree magnets, keep them away from credit cards and your phone as they will corrupt. Have a
I
lovely
did not
day,
know that.
folks,
Good to know.
and enjoy this lovely
to know.
weather.
Right. Very, very cool.
I can't wait. I can't wait to do my own cosplay. of
I
stuff.
approve.
As do I.
Unlike you, Trey, I approve.
Alright, hold on. Alright. So, let me pull up the next one. This one's from Ninja. Oh, Ninja, you sent in, are we supposed to react to both, or...
Yeah, you can react.
Alright.
You can react to one at the moment since I've only put in 2.
It's just...
3D printing. I am a fan. Son of a bitch!
What was that?
I have no regrets.
It's a Skyrim joke. That's
I forgot I put that in there.
Goblin King here. As much as I played Skyrim, Goblin King here has not played Skyrim once. So Goblin King, in the game, no matter where you are,
hand touches the beacon.
Pog, I
fucking
swear to
love you right now.
God. Anyways, in the game of Skyrim,
Oh, I love you right now,
eventually when
Pog.
you reach a certain
Good job.
level, you'll be searching through a random chest somewhere in the world, and you'll come across this item. And you, no matter what, you have to pick it up. And when you pick it up, you get a long dialogue that you cannot skip. That dialogue being...
Hand touches.
It's just
A new hand touches the beacon.
What? And then there's like a what, full minute dialogue? Like, it's like,
Okay,
it's,
you're not the only one who's mad at me for putting that in there. Another friend server. Let's say she wants to kill me as well.
Swear to birdie. Hi, Titan. We just looked at your video.
I deny that.
Yeah.
I deny that. We can
just-
kill Trey, but not you.
We just looked at your video.
So,
Goblin
tell
King
your
was a
friend
fan.
to use Trey as a substitute for other than you. How's that sound?
Oh no, she wants me to play Payday 2 instead of killing me. Oh,
Okay.
I highly recommend you watch the next one. It's pretty cool. It involves a GameCube console.
All right. I says DQ. Oh, is this a GameCube with all the attachments?
Yes.
Oh, I love these guys' videos.
The ultimate GameCube. Ooh, Game Boy player.
I love
All right, that's gonna go on down here.
I forgot how modifiable this
Pop
thing
that out.
is.
What
was.
on earth is this?
That's the GameCube speakers.
Speakers.
Yeah.
I never knew the GameCube had speakers.
Nice. Oh,
Yep.
they go down here.
Until I saw this
Speakers.
video today.
Boop boop.
There used to be a LCD or an LCD
What is
attachment.
this?
It's like some kind of game holder.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Double dash and a bunch of double dash. And what do we have over here? More double dash. Okay.
Why do you need all that double dash
so
for?
funny.
That's cool.
I wish I haven't sold my game.
Ask
Ooh,
questions.
the wireless ones. There they are. The dongles. Thank you. Ooh, the
Dongle.
screen. My favorite.
Expansion.
Okay, here comes
Hello.
the next part.
There it
Now
is.
this is the ultimate GameCube.
So that is the full potential of a GameCube.
Actually,
Yeah,
this
but
is-
the
this-
LCD
there's
was
actually more.
not great.
There's actually more attachments. This is just one of them.
Incredible. Yeah. So we're going to.
Do you want to link to their YouTube channel?
Nah, I'm good. I've seen what I need to see.
You shared? I mean, that's not the only thing. They have built the ultimate Wii. What other? Oh, Nintendo 64, Xbox, PlayStation, and much more.
All right.
PlayStation at one point came with its own LCD to make it completely portable. Remember where you
Oh
go?
yeah,
you
they
can
had
plug-
that.
Yep.
Yeah, they did that for a video.
All right. Next is from Unsweet, but he says to skip to 623.
Here, I'm gonna go into Trey Reacts and skip. Not skip, delete my submissions, since you've seen them all.
I have an idea on how to make it work.
All right. So skip to 623.
All right, attempt number 2.
All right.
I just had to wait some time for slow time to come back. All right, for real this time. Here we
Not to
go.
get cheesy on you guys, but I love it.
3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh, you genius. Beautiful!
That is magnificent. Perfect timing.
This is peak Skyrim.
So much cheese.
That was worth the 2 hours. Absolute cinema.
That was worth the
Well,
2
if you guys
hours.
enjoyed, drop a like, comment what I should do next, and see you next time.
I'd say, okay, knowing how long and how finicky the physics are in Skyrim, I'm surprised it only took it 2 hours. I've attempted something similar before, back when I first started playing. Took me... Actually, I don't know how long it took me. I gave up halfway through, because I couldn't get a... Because whenever you place a one cheese wheel on top of another, it just flops off. It flies away! It flies away! Alright. But one time I
Tell me how you really feel, Trey. How that really is. Come on. Show us your true anger.
alright.
Join the dark side.
Peanuts, Popcorn, Cracker Jacks, Soviet Stories.
What
In the
makes-
1970s, the communist leader of Cuba, Fidel Castro, is about to give a speech to his people. Just before he says his first words, someone from the crowd shouts, "Peanuts, popcorn, Cracker Jack!" Castro looks into the crowd, then turns back to his speech. After a few words come out of his mouth, the same voice shouts again, "Peanuts, popcorn, Cracker Jack!" Castro scans the crowd but fails to find the person who said it. He is just about to continue his speech when the same voice shouts once more, "Peanuts, popcorn, Cracker Jack!" Now furious, Castro yells, "I don't know who you are, but if you shout that again, I will personally find you and kick you all the way to America." Hearing this, everybody in the crowd looks at each other for a moment and then starts shouting all together, "Peanuts, popcorn, Cracker Jack! Peanuts, popcorn, Cracker Jack!"
That is.
That was
I
good.
guess they just don't like that area
I
too
don't.
much.
I don't think that's a real story, but that's a good joke.
It's funny.
Yeah, that's definitely a boomer.
Next.
All right, next is from Buggy. We got okay. I watched that one last week. This one it says nice suit. It's a Source filmmaker animation, 32 seconds long. All right.
Huh.
All right. If it'll play.
You don't want to get that nice suit dirty, do you? Oh, hey, sweet suit. Classic look. But this is restricted.
What's going on?
Nice suit. Wow. Who's the tailor?
He just asked you a
looking
question.
suit, sir, but
It's
this
just
area
a
is
nice
restricted.
suit.
Hey, psycho!
What the hell?
You turned him into a red spy.
Oh my god, young man.
What did we just watch?
I don't know. Holy
Question.
shit! The Adventures of Tintin.
Oh,
Yo.
I haven't thought about that movie in years.
I just saw the thumbnail of the captain.
Yeah, I
from the
saw
video.
Yep.
I saw as I clicked X. I was like, wait, that movie. Oh, we should watch that sometime.
Yeah.
All right, and
No. Killer Sofa.
Oh yeah, Killer Soap. I forgot we gotta watch that first. Also, I put something in Vidado. What's in Vidado? What's in Vidado games?
Potato.
The piece.
Potato.
Oh, oh shoot! I can't share my screen to there, but if my co-host will look over to Vidado games, the thing in Helldivers, the space station, just finished its test fire, and now there's a second black hole in the Milky Way.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Death Star ain't got nothing on this.
Hashtag claim tray.
All right, so we have made it through. Wow, we actually made it through in record time. In 22 minutes, we have made it through all your guys' submissions. So I've got a few things I actually want to look at before we move on to share honey pictures. Oh yes.
No, we don't watch goblin porn, Trey.
Yeah, we're not on
Save that
page.
for tonight in your room alone. Like always.
All right, hold on. Well, I'm looking for yeah. Pug wants to share pictures of Honey, their dog.
Approved.
Approved.
Any dog pictures is totally approved.
All right.
Very much.
All right. So this is hot. I'd have to share. Pug, you may have to send put it. How do you decide to taste the phone while I was taking the picture?
So cute.
Yeah, if you look over on my stream over on Twitch or Goblin King, are you in Pug's server?
Nope.
You're gonna have to fix that.
It's
Pug.
okay.
Here.
It's okay.
But there's a recent one here. Sent a video just a second ago.
One moment. Silence. Work out.
All right, hold on. Video's been sent. Hold on, let me pull it up. And where did you send it? That's under Twitch clips. I sent a video. Oh, Patrick just sent a video, not a dog picture. Here, Goblin King, I'll copy and paste one of the photos to you, so you can actually take a look at it. Cause Honey is an adorable pupper. Copy image.
You know how I feel about dogs. I have to see. I like dogs. Dogs are my. I love dogs.
All right. Here, I sent you. I sent you the latest picture.
And Pugs is on top of my list of Discord things to look at.
Alright. Hold on, that picture's being sent to you in DMs.
I'm looking in DMs, I don't see it.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's Honey.
Oh. Oh, puppy. I like puppies. Not like you, I like puppies.
That hurts me. Alright. So, I've got a few things I want to look at before we move on. Oh, no, I'm just ignoring you. Alright, hold on. Where were we? So, yeah, I want to check out a quick painting video. Because this guy, for those who don't remember, this is Eons of Battle, one of my favorite painting YouTubers. And he is painting up... He's painting up here a Crimson Fist. And if you guys remember, I'm now painting Crimson Fists. And while I've got, I think, a pretty solid formula for painting mine, I'd like to check this out and see how he does it. So,
I think a Crimson Fist is a lot better than a Brown Fist.
Trio Fists are one of the most important Space Marines in all of Warhammer 40k because they created the best Space Marines in 40k, the Black Templars.
Yeah, they're alright.
And they did some other pretty cool things.
Like I painted Black Templars before moving on to Crimson Fists.
Which were the first Space Marines, or at least the first canonical depiction of a modern Space Marine chapter, gracing the front cover.
Oh yeah, for those who don't know, Crimson Fists were actually the first Space Marines ever depicted on any form of Warhammer 40k media. Ooh. Yeah, so yeah, they're basically the original poster boys. They exist. Yeah, that's their first art piece right there.
Of the first edition rulebook Rogue Trader. The Crimson Fists, as the name would suggest, are of course blue, but not to be confused with the boring old Ultramarines. The Crimson Fists are just a little bit different. The Crimson Fists are a fanatically loyal chapter of Space Marines, maybe not quite as fanatical as their brothers the Black Templars, but just as driven to serve as the best chapters out there.
Have one of the best books.
Their trench-making parents, the Imperial Fists, they love to launch out on crusades where they can get up close and within power fist range of their enemies. Yeah. In terms of heraldry, they keep it simple and codex compliant. They are one for fancy trim and decorative badges.
What irks me most about this guy is he's able to
on a few occasions, so it's all they can do to
he's able to get this all done in one session. He's able to assemble and paint in one session, whereas I'm a perfectionist. I take my time with my miniatures.
Are a must with properly drilled barrels. I really like these PCB drill bits. They're super sharp and come in the right sizes for getting the main hole drilled and the little side hole that Space Marine bolters have.
I can just hear the boredom in Goblin King's voice.
And a crispy helmet and a good old-fashioned power plant.
It's not even talking.
Finish off this look,
No.
a bunch of purity seals.
I was looking up something about your uncle, what your uncle gave you.
Oh, the Bretonian Knight?
It's what the fashion-forward Space Marine
One in pewter, yeah.
And you know what else the dapper Space Marine has these days? The hobby accessories from today's sponsor, Tabletop Stronghold.
Alright, that's his sponsor. I'm skipping that. I would like a hold on. I would love a display like that, like a little box to transport my minis in. That would be cool.
It's called money or lack of what you don't have.
They also facilitate Terrain Set 2.0 or bundle them together to get.
I am painting up one of those guys at the moment.
Now, one tricky thing with model making is guys aiming their guns. It's important for those
Tabletop Stronghold is
perfectly straight, but to get the pose just right, this guy ended up pointing a little bit high. This is nothing that the base can't solve. I super glued down some 1/2-inch cork and then used a
that is some thick-ass cork. Where can I get some of that?
Wedge shape I can stick on my Marine and spin him around until the
yes.
angle of the base
I can do a lot with that.
Slight tilt of his bolter, making it all perfectly level.
I think you can get it at Home Depot.
I used some of the cork I just cut off to make some rock piles. And
I don't know, because I went to a few weeks. The other week we went to Michael's, me and Goblin King, because I needed more cork, and I got like myself a large piece of like cork board. Yeah. But nowhere that thick. I didn't even know they made them that thick.
Down some ultra thin.
That's what she said.
Nice and simple, but the Crimson Fists like simple. The Crimson Fists are undoubtedly.
I wanted to see how he paints them.
They're so zealous that they're often tasked with taking out
carefully
Space Marine chapters.
Well, I want to know what kind of paints he uses. Is he using contrast? Is he using acrylic? What is he doing?
Kind with color.
The Inquisition doesn't really mess around with
you know nothing about painting, Goblin King.
Follow their orders.
Of course not. I'm a photography guy.
With zeal. That's really more of a special occasion thing, though. The Crimson Fists are mostly just fighting the orcs. They really don't like the orcs. And in terms of lore building,
Again,
they're
read
pretty much
Rin's
a
world.
standard codex compliant chapter, although they do have some fun honorific titles for the masters of their companies. So Space Marine chapters are broken down into companies. The first is always the veterans, and the 10th is always the scouts. But there's a little wiggle room inside of that so that you can do some really fun, like, lore building inside of your chapter. Like, if you named your captain Master of the Gates, then that would mean that he is the commander of the 7th company. I don't know what company I'm gonna make
Fun lore.
shows through. Keeping it nice
Oh,
and dark,
here we go. Here's the painting. This I want to see.
Ultramarine-y. So I want to introduce a lot of warmth into this blue, and for that, I'm
You
thinking
spray paint
purple for the shadow color.
Well, he has to do a base coat, otherwise the paint won't stick.
All over his butt.
Oh, he's using an airbrush. I don't have one of those.
A lot of the black shows through, keeping it nice
I mean,
dark.
no,
Shoulder pads.
Oh no, I do. I just don't know how to use it because there's no consistent tutorial on how to take care of maintain an airbrush. Therefore, I don't feel prepared. That blue looks nice, but it's too vibrant for my taste. I prefer a darker blue.
This contrast Leviathan blue will be just the thing. It's almost black in color. If I mix this with some Lamian medium, it'll make for a proper wash with just a little bit of blue in it. I took a long, thin bristled paintbrush, loaded it up, and then.
I'm guessing when Total War 40K releases, you'll be playing Space Marine. Probably, unless they have guardsmen. Because remember, because Crimson Fists are close second. My number, like I said, I've played the tabletop actually, and I played guardsmen. So I'm a fan of the guardsmen. But I would like a Space Marine army. Guards are in the game. Nice. But the question is, which guard factions? Is it just Cadians, or are there other factions? Or are they going to add other factions down the road? So I know that's what they did for Total War Warhammer.
The original primer, so I dry brushed it with silver paint, then gave it a null oil wash. This did a good job of making it look good without needing to repaint.
Goblin King, are you familiar with the Total War series?
Purple did something to the red paint to make it
Nope.
look better, and I want to try
Really?
it
It seems like something you used to play Warcraft, according to you.
Yes, I did Warcraft. I did Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. World of Warcraft, I stayed away like it was plague, and I was right.
Because Total War seems like up your alley to me.
I'll check it out sometime.
Like, it's not even just Warhammer. They also have historical stuff, Napoleonic Wars, Rome, all that jazz.
That's actually kind of a powerful ability, but it's 40k. You have to be moving all the time. That's how you actually win the game. So usually
I enjoy Warhammer, especially Divide and Conquer. StarCraft was also one of my games. LAN parties are fun.
Warhammer Divide and Conquer.
There's an enhancement called
Yeah, that's how I won against a LAN party. I would build huge. I would build up my protection.
You mean Warcraft?
In Warcraft. I mean, yeah, Warcraft.
Yeah, you said Warhammer. I was like, wait, you played Warhammer before?
No, Warcraft. I would build up my protection. They make a huge army, send a small one up front with all being characters where everybody's trying to block them, and my huge army would come behind and just trample them. It was great.
It's also confirmed that that they are planning post-launch factions. Sweet.
But you can't get rid of
I have a feeling they're gonna add Necrons down the line.
And there is a stratagem called Battle Drill Recall. You pick something that's about to shoot, and its guns get sustained hits 1.
All right.
That's
How's he
just
doing?
a really good
How's he
ability.
doing the red?
You're gonna end up with. They just have to. But if you make
Carefully,
friends with the
very,
oldest
very
person next
carefully.
door, they-
Those are some old transfers. Ugh.
Excuse me.
I'm guessing CSM will be first. I'm not a fan of those transfers. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to get my hands on some Crimson Fist transfers, but the modern Crimson Fists have where you see there's a gap between the circle and the fist. That's supposed to be a field of black there. So that's the kind of transfers I'm looking for.
The old Space Marine transfers kicking around. On these, there are Crimson Fist decals. These old decals are a little tricky to use. The plastic film is much thicker than on modern transfers, and the old glue is slowly going bad. But they can be made to work with some Microsole and Microset.
I'm looking to get myself some of these.
Microsole softens the plastic to help it conform to non-flat shapes, and the Microset helps the glue to bond to the paint. The trick is to crush these down with a lot of force. I used to use a wad of damp paper towel to do this crushing, but the trick I've learned is to use a makeup wedge. The paper towel would often leave behind fuzzies and scratch the paint, but the makeup wedge fixes both these problems. I crushed down the Crimson Fist and gave him a few coats of gloss paint to hide. I
gotta write these down.
I painted a small tactical arrow in red.
Okay, now you're just being a show off. I hate people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, very insecure and jealous of people who can freehand symbols like that. Like it actually
issue.
pisses me off. Like what? Oh, that is a genetic advantage that I want.
Masters of the
You
Wood.
must better be
Now to give
off
our
the
marine a
pissed
satin
on. I'm
varnish
just
to
saying.
hide all the different finishes of the decals and box paints. Now the color scheme of an Imperial Fist is pretty darn simple, just a nice dark electric blue. But I think that simplicity, you know, it's always well shook. That engine.
Okay, he's doing another sponsor.
Brush and slabber them down all over the base.
Well, I mean, we see the model, and it's a nice shade of blue, but I feel like it's too vibrant for what I see as Crimson Fists. Because I see Crimson Fists as a darker blue. I mean, that's what I've got here. I'm using the marine blue.
I'm sorry, were you saying something?
No. But yeah, overall, not a fan of the transfer. The blue is not my taste, but it is a solid Crimson Fist. But at the end of the day, well, I mean, if you wanted a kit bash, you could make that a chapter. I'm blue. I would beat off a guy, says Unsweet.
That's surprising.
Yeah, would you? How vigorously? Alright. Alright, I think we're good.
You're just jealous. You won't be touched.
Alright. Next, do we have any more submissions? I know Patrick sent something. Hold on. Yeah. So I will tell you this. It's gonna be weird taking another week off, but it's necessary. Like I said, don't worry. For those who are wondering, I will be back on Sunday. Alright, this is from,
Gotta get acclimated to classes.
Alright.
You think the wolf
He's gotta learn how to be a
is causing the
human again.
I love her voice for some reason.
Yeah, it's great.
Not a doubt in my mind. Everything was A-OK till it showed up.
Till it showed up and started blowing up buildings left and right.
So I fired again, and I missed. And then I missed again.
And then I fired again. And then I missed. And then I fired. And then I fired. And I missed. I missed both times. And then I fired. And I missed. This went on for several hours. And then I fired. And then I missed.
And then I was out of bullets. And then I got sad. Yeah. I had a popsicle. And then I passed out in the snow.
And then I woke up. And then I reloaded. And then I fired. And then I missed.
I missed again. I fired. I hit something. That wasn't what I was going for. So I guess I missed. I passed out again.
And another popsicle.
I had a dream that I was firing at something. I missed.
I reached in the fridge for another popsicle. I missed. I got the cabbage. I put it back, but I missed. I dropped it on the floor. Long story short, missed.
To like.
You're fired, and I fired, and I missed.
I
That's good.
I fired again. Then I dreamed and I missed. It's bad enough when you dream and you miss. That's a stormtrooper's day.
This meme aged so well.
Dude, this is from 9 years ago. This is 9-year-old Game Grumps. That's like what, 2017, 2016?
2016.
Let me look.
No, I think 2018.
Yep, 2016. Actually, no, that's almost 10 years. Here in a few months, that'll be 10 years. Sheesh.
Damn. I'm old.
Patrick says a shot. Patrick says a shot and I missed.
Damn.
What'd you miss?
Your virginity.
Toilet.
Alright, next we got... Alright. Did anybody else send anything else? Nope. Wait. Patrick
Probably
sent
sent something.
Oh no, that's still the same thing. I forgot. Patrick's following the rules to a T. I appreciate you, Patrick. Make sure to stick to one post. Yeah, because that makes things a lot easier for me going through the checklist. Patrick missed the rations.
We need the rations. Where are the rations?
For those who have missed it, that is a reference to our Rogue Trader playthrough, which.
Oh shit! I'm sad now.
Yeah, no.
Son of lard.
I was gonna.
Albert, I'm sorry.
I was gonna try to get.
Sorry, Tubbalard.
I was gonna try to get Sploosh Gamer Subs flavor, but they are out.
Oh, I'm sorry that. All right, so
it had a nice coconut flavor.
I think it's time. Who wants to do some Reddit stories?
Me.
Should we start off with one of mine? I could tell. It's not on Reddit, but I can tell you one of mine.
Sure. Go. Who wants a Goblin King story, everybody?
Me. Me.
All right, hold on. But first, we gotta move over to the Reddit Rainbow Room. Whoa! And here we are. Do you guys like the couch? How's the couch feel?
Smells funky.
Yeah.
What did you do to it?
Well, I brought home a guy, and
Was that bottle of yellow liquid next to the couch?
Oh wait, is this the same couch that Rami pimped you off to goon trap to?
Yes,
Is that it?
Yeah, that's the guy who I brought home. Bye, Buggy.
You dick! Why didn't you clean it?
I need to make sure everybody knew it was mine. Alright. Anyway, so Goblin King, regale us with a story first by you.
Okay,
real quick.
what choice?
Real quick though, Goblin King, should I buy a $7 Nerf gun with my next paycheck?
No.
I have enough money for rent next month, and the
No,
month
you
after
should
that.
save. You should save it for travels.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Okay. Now, you have a choice. You have the printer or the pretty purple pony. And I call it the pretty purple pony because what he actually said, I'm not going to say it.
I'm curious
What
what
do
he
you
said.
want?
I don't know. I'm curious what he actually said now. Ladies and gentlemen, do we want the printer or the pretty purple pony?
Pretty purple pony.
It's one vote for pretty purple pony. I'm also in vote for pretty purple pony. What's chat gotta say? Printer or pretty purple pony? Which, by the way, that is fun to say. Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple pony.
Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple pony.
Yeah, it gets hard after the third time. Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple pony.
Pretty purple pony.
It'll
Pretty
be
purple
said
pony.
several times throughout the thing. Or
pretty purple
the
pony.
printer.
Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple. I'm trying to go at a steady pace.
Pretty purple pony. 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 God, you're
Pretty purple pony. Pretty
just a
purple
noob.
pony.
You're
Pretty
such
purple
a
pony.
noob.
Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple pony.
Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple.
What's the vote?
Okay. I think I can do it farther. Hang on. Pretty purple pony. 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 Pretty purple pony.
10 times. I assume everybody's going with the pretty purple pony.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying anything right now. All right, I'm gonna say. All right, hold on. I want to try one more time before we move on.
You tried to pass my 10.
I'm gonna take off my
ponies.
headset because part of pronunciation is hearing yourself. So I'm gonna make sure the headset's off so I'm not impeded. All right, headset's off.
Trey, don't fuck up. 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 Trey, don't fuck
I'm
up.
gonna turn you down as well.
Damn it.
All right, here we go.
You ass.
Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple pony. Pretty purple. Frick!
Called it. I called it. I called it because he's going too fast.
Pretty purple pony. 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 Pretty purple pony.
I still outpaced him.
Yep.
He sucks.
All right.
All right.
So, is there a consensus?
Yeah, let's go with pretty purple pony.
All right. Both stories were with the same company. Okay, but we're gonna go with the pretty purple pony. When I worked for a certain company, we actually had our job was to do the following. We actually had to deal with pharmaceutical sales reps. They were not allowed to install, do anything other than sell. If they try to do anything with the computer that's under the FDA rules, they will be fined or fired and prosecuted. You know, it was a fun time since I was godlike powers. Anyway, there was a certain executive or semi-executive working for the company that, in all honesty, nobody liked. And when I mean nobody liked, I mean when he was let go, there was an actual party. Cake was involved, and so was ice cream. All right. Well, he also
wait. What kind of ice cream?
Let's see. It was chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, and Neapolitan.
But Neapolitan is already a combination of those three.
But yes, so somebody wants. Dude, it's a difference between Neapolitan and just doing one scoop of each.
All right.
You go across, you grab all three at one time.
What was the cake?
It's magic. What was the cake? I think it was chocolate, maybe vanilla. I can't remember. I had the ice cream.
Strawberry cake.
Anyway, so what happened was this guy decided to double dip. He worked for us, but he also started working for our client. And he was trying to get the best deals. He got busted and fired. Now, it was Friday night. Last night of the week, I am ready to go home. My shift ends at 8, and it was 7:20. I'm sitting there. One of the jobs I have to do is reset passwords. I get a phone call. It's douche nuzzle. Fart twanger. Jackass.
Can we get an estimate on the year real quick, out of curiosity?
This was like, it was 2001.
So before I came into existence.
Yes. We're working toward it. Anyway.
Ew.
You walked in.
Yeah,
anyway.
you kind of did, Trey.
So anyway, I am ready to go home. I am done. I had installed printers. I have reset passwords. There's like 4 of us. We're all tired of dealing with people, especially sales reps, because they're schmucks. They just treat you. They think because they're almost doctors, they know everything. Okay, so I got a phone call. I installed a printer. Installing a printer was I actually had to go in and run the application so they can be installed because they had no access to it. No plug and play. Hang up the phone. Phone rings. I said a few choice words. I pick it up, and it is douche nozzle. And I knew something was wrong because he goes, "Hi. How's this? This is Goblin King." Oh, yeah. Hi. Hi.
Why do
Who's
you
this?
sound like Trey?
Screw you.
Well, because he was pissed drunk. He was pissed drunk. Hold on. There's a thing. You can listen. Now listen.
All right.
Like a douche nozzle. What's up? He goes, "I can't log in to my system." Well, go. Today was your last day, and we locked you out. No. The other one. Now, he still worked for the other company. They did not let him go, so he still had access to the client side stuff, which we have to unlock. Part of the contract. Okay, all right. Which one do you have problems with? Messaging. Messaging? Yeah, messaging. You mean you're trying to log into the main site? Yeah. Because once you log in, you get into Messenger. Really, or like, it was instant messaging back. It's like, dude, you haven't logged in yet. Log in. If you're in, you can You can just click and it'll run. No, it's asking for my username and password. Okay. So, let's play a game. Can I remote into your computer? No. Alright, well, let me go check your Active Directory. Nothing's wrong. Can't see anything that's locked out. But I went ahead and hit the unlock button, and nothing happened. Douche nozzle. Let me go. You're not locked out. I am locked out because I can't get in. And I have to send a message. Can I remote into your computer? See what you're trying to do? No. Then can't help you. I'm gonna hang up. This is what he's saying because I can remember to this day. No. What do you want me to do? Okay, you can log in. And so I go in, I log in, and I'm looking at everything. He's logged in. He's like, "You're logged in." No, see what? I go, he's clicking on something, and it's, all right, you're having issues. You know, I could change your password. No, don't change my password. I have to change password. No, don't change my password. Okay. Show me what you try to do. He goes in, he clicks on the VPN. What he wants to try to do is log into the VPN. Clicks on the VPN. Types his username in, which was surprising. He did pretty good. Type your password. This was the fun part. Click. Click. No. Click. Tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. And at this point, I see he's passed 6 characters. And I know for a fact that you don't go past 6 characters at this point in time. He keeps going. And he hits enter. Denied. Okay. So I go through it again. Okay, well, let's log in the VPN. So let me take over. He goes, okay. Click on the VPN. VPN goes, boop, we're running. That's not it. That's not my password. It's Pretty Purple Pony.
I was supposed to say at points you sound a bit like Smeagol.
Oh my god!
Yes, he was pretty much pissed drunk. So at this point, I realized he's going to embarrass himself. I have 3 other guys who dislike this guy as much as I do. Well, the whole group hated him. There was 20 people in this department. Even the managers did not like this guy. So I was like going, I can hang up, get done with the day. I've got 15 minutes left. This is how long it's been going on. 15 minutes left to just sit back and do nothing. Or I could sit for audio or for training purposes, we are allowed to record our tickets. So I go, can you hold on to Schnattel? Sorry. I put on mute. Guys, come here. No. Come here. They all got up and they walk around going, let's record. And the guy, I can't record myself. I have to go to another guy who goes into his computer, has to record me and he's trainer. So he started recording. Click, Duschmazel. Are you still there? I'm still here. Okay, Duschmazel. Tell me again. What are you trying to? I'm trying to log into this. Well, you're logged into this. No, that's not it. It's not my password. I'm like, Duschmazel, I told you. It automatically logged in. No. My password's Pretty Purple Pony. And all of a sudden, the guys are on the floor just rolling, going, oh, dear God, he's drunk. He's drunk. He's freaking drunk. Oh, dear God,
okay,
he's drunk.
And question, what is it actually, Pretty Purple Pony?
Pretty large. Which
no way.
Yes. Well, guys, you gotta understand. Back in that time, there was no way to tell people no on certain passwords. It was the Wild West, so you could do any kind of password you want. I would have said no. I don't think that's the right password, but he got away with a lot of stuff because he was kind of important, or we just didn't give a shit. So once they find out, we could get him like, yeah, this is all the passwords you used, but there was no regulations. Anyway, so Pretty Purple Pony, I'm like, dude, hold on, let me try it. So I went ahead and I did it. Nope, it's not working. That's not what I want you to log into. All right, you're calling because you can't log into the system. Yes. And you called us so you want us to unlock you. You're not locked. No. I click on it, log in. I'm going to populate, go in. That's not it. Douche-nozzle. Yes. What you try to log into? And he goes, this. And I know he pointed because you hear not the LCD, but the tube going clink, clink, clink. I can't see what you're pointing to. I'm not at the end. Yeah, so that, and here, clink. We're all just sitting going, Oh dear God. We're so happy he's fired. I go, why don't you grab the mouse and point it to me? Okay, fine.
Then he picks up the mouse
He
and
grabs
uses it, puts it against the
Oh,
screen.
it gets better because he was trying to log in. Take a wild guess who was trying to log into. Just fun, guys. Remember, it's 2001.
18 plus site.
That's what I was gonna guess. Is it a porn site?
No. It was an app. It was a certain little icon. It came, and once a month you may get a CD of it for a free download.
Was it the updater?
No, AOL. He was trying to log into his AOL IM account. Had nothing to do with me. And he's trying to log in. I need you to unlock it. Like, unlock it. And he's typing in the password. It's not letting me in. Maybe that's not the right password. Yes, it is the password. I have to talk to somebody. Is it business related? Yeah. Okay. Well, I cannot log into your AOL account. I cannot unlock your AOL account. You have to get a hold of AOL people. Well, give me their number. You schnozzle. Yeah, I can't do that. That's not my job. You're not doing what we're calling for. So I'm going to hang up now. I'm going to report you. Well, that's okay. I'm having this recorded as we're like, great. You decide you get fired. Click. And at this point, I am busting out laughing, just going, oh dear God. And I swear one of the guys almost peed himself. He was on the floor like, pretty purple pony. I love my pretty purple pony. But he said something else. But yeah.
You know you're allowed to say pretty large penis on Twitch, right?
I know, but I just don't want to. But yes, pretty much.
I've heard you say worse.
Oh, I know, but I want to be kind of, when I'm in the room with you, I like to be rude, but on this, I'm going to be different.
All right, fine.
As have I think.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
you could have said cucumber.
Oh, that could have been, but Pretty Purple Pony sounded better.
Yeah.
Plus, I heard a joke about Pretty Purple
Well,
Pony.
I am a fan of alliteration, and Pretty Purple Pony does roll off the tongue.
Yes. Better than Pretty Large Penis.
You did say it!
And he actually spelled out. Yes, actually, he said several extra N's because he kept and of course, if anybody remembers, like you wouldn't, but still to this day, it's it's dot 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 dot. You don't see the letters, so I hit a no, it's N.
No, there's still the dot dot dots where you don't see the letters. They still do that.
Yeah, no, I was just saying there was still dot dot dot. It wasn't stars or hash marks. It was dot dot dots, big, nasty looking dots.
Dude, no, I remember those. That's when I was that's what it was like when I was logged into the computer lab in elementary school.
But still, you would hit a letter. No, yes, N. That was an actual thing he said.
Just N. Is that the end of the story?
Yes. Because the next day, as the managers came in, and I walked in that Monday, I walked in and going, crap, Double King, what? Come here. What? Is there something you want to say to us? Going, I sent you the email. I sent you the video recording. Do you want me to say anything else? Yes. What? Did he really? Yep. And he's trying. Yep. Take an extra 30. Take an extra 30 and come back in a bit. Cool.
So he got you a 30-minute break.
And before I logged in, then I got a 30-minute break, go coffee, and I was told to go walk around certain areas of the building because the story kind of made it through the whole office.
Oh, that is just beautiful.
4 floors, over 2.5. 4 floors. Okay, Trey, you know that building before we go to Kansas City.
Is it the
really long one?
Is it the long red brick building?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's you saw 4 floors, right?
Yeah.
We took over all those at the time. I went to all of it to tell the story by my boss.
Wait, he
made it all the way through.
He made you tell it?
Oh, people wanted to hear it. They heard it, but they wanted my observation on it. It had to be spread. It had. When you have a guy you do not like so bad, and he screws up majorly like that, and people want to know, hearing it is one thing, but hearing the story told when you get the call is a whole nother section. Especially when I did the part of I did the stop motion for everybody, then I do the wave in, and I go, come here. Yeah, remember, I am very gestury. I gesture a lot. But, you know that.
Yes.
And so it was very poetic, and we were happy. And I think he was written up for calling while drunk on a company line. If I remember, I don't remember truly about that part.
Well, I imagine.
Standard.
Well, I mean, I kind of saw that coming because that's irresponsible.
It very much is.
Yeah. So yes, but it was an interesting, Pretty Purple Pony's time. My Little Pony, My Little Pony.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been Pretty Purple Pony with a pretty large penis. All one word. All right. Anyway, so anyway, let's get started on Reddit stories. And here's the first one I found, and I just kind of I don't know. I just kind of lost faith in quite a few men. All right. Boyfriend, 31 male, woke me, 34 female, up at 2 a.m. to make him dinner. I made him leave instead.
Why? Why?
And this is
if you're hungry,
the best part is
you can DoorDash.
I do want to say this is from my favorite subreddit, Best of Redditor Updates, which means there's more to this. There's more.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I hope you can speedrun because I do gotta leave in 30 minutes.
Alright, yeah, we should be through it by then. Alright, so original post was, okay, what do you think the twist is? Because, what do you think the update's gonna be?
He came
Trey,
drunk,
you gave him breakfast.
Alright, oh, wait, this is originally posted in r/offmychest, which, for those who don't know, is basically a subreddit for those who go and confess something to, get it off their chest. Alright. Alright, so original post was made.
While you do that, I'm gonna get some tea.
Do you want us to wait for you?
No, keep going. I'll just get myself a tea bag so I could make some hot tea.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alright, so original post, Monday, July 1st, 2024. This was 2 years ago. Wow. I'm seriously never dating again.
Jinx.
No advice needed. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this to anybody who says that, like, you'll be dating again within the year. No offense.
Yeah.
Like, because that's just the pain talking. No offense. Like, I'm not saying, like, yes, it's healthy to take time off, but when you say that, I know you don't mean it. All right. I seriously
took a long time off to date, and I'm just putting myself back in the dating market.
Yeah.
So I can confirm.
And remember, me, Goblin King, Jordan, and all of us here have to approve of your date.
Bruh.
No negotiation.
Dude, I think you kind of already... You met 2 of my crushes. I think they're
Oh, no, I approve of one of them.
Tell me in DMs?
I think you know them. I think you know which one I'm talking about.
I don't actually, because I'm curious. I don't know who's who, because you know...
All I'll say is they're from another dimension.
Kick your ass!
Alright, anyways. We are your parents as plug. Alright, okay, here we go. I am seriously never dating again. No advice needed, just one event. Throw away for the usual reasons. So I became official with this guy a couple months ago. He was sweet, kind, funny, gorgeous, the usual stuff. Everything was fine. We'd stay at each other's places, have date nights, general relationship stuff. In short, no red flags. A couple beige ones here and there, but everyone has those. What's a beige flag?
It's like some sort of country? I don't know.
No. Well, a red flag means like, oh, that's some kind of yeah, no, that's a non-attractive trait. That's a worrying trait. But
yeah.
But what's a beige flag?
Is it like some sort of like anime thing, like One Piece?
No,
flag?
it's definitely has to do with the dating context here. But what's a like? Is it like kind of worrying, but not a deal breaker? I'm assuming. But yeah, anyways, couple beige ones here and there, but everyone has those. Then came the other night. Excuse me.
I will say, I'm sorry if you're hearing sniffling from me. I'm just really stuffy today.
Don't worry about it, man. Alright. He's currently having to pick up the slack at his job due to multiple people quitting. We decided to spend the weekend at my place, as his roommates can be quite loud and he needs to concentrate on fixing a system at his job. As his roommates can be quite... Oh, I already read that. At his job, so he can remotely work. Friday's fine. We stay in, and in between his working, we do the usual couple stuff. Saturday comes, and something has gone wrong, and the stress is doubled, so he isn't eating anything I make, which is fine. I simply remind him there are leftovers in the fridge. By 11 p.m., he's still working, so I head to bed. I am then startled awake by him at 2 a.m., shaking me, telling me he's hungry now. Confused, I remind him about the leftovers, and turn over to go back to sleep. Then he gets grumpy and tells me I need to make him something fresh now. I am honestly completely confused and so sleepy while he rattles on about coconut shrimp or something. Bro,
Make me a sandwich.
Still half asleep, I stare at him as I try to work out what the fuck is happening. I guess my silence pissed him off, and he started having a go at me for not doing my duty as his girlfriend. Okay, fuck this guy. That woke me up fully, and I told him to get out of my house. His attitude changed then, and he was apologizing, but I just repeated myself, and eventually he left the room. And I followed him, picked up his stuff, and put it into a bag, and once again told him to get out. He looked like a deer in headlights. He kept trying to say sorry and hug me, but it was only when I threw his car keys into his arms that he realized I was serious and left. This was Sunday morning. It's now Monday night, and I still refuse to speak to him. He's tried calling and texting, but I'm honestly just annoyed and dumbfounded. I know I'll have to speak to him at some point, but I don't want to. He's an idiot. If/when I do speak to him, I'll update. For now, I'm going to bed.
Did they make this while they were very, like, awake with their rage?
I guess.
I guess now X.
I hope so.
I would, like, probably just, like, sleep and then just wake up and then just post that.
Like, one, coconut shrimp, like, I've seen what it takes to make that. That's a whole production. That takes hours to make.
Yep.
And you're waking her up at 2 a.m.? Bruh. You know
Well,
where the
not
fridge
hours.
is.
It takes about 45 minutes.
Still takes
to
a
do
lot.
it.
Well, that's if they have the ingredients.
That's true,
Yes.
because, like, what if they have to go to the store and the store doesn't open until, like,
What store is open at 2 a.m.?
Exactly.
McDonald's used to be 24 hours, but I don't think they do that anymore. But you can't really buy stuff. You get food from McDonald's, but you can't buy ingredients.
Honestly, they would still do that in Washington, actually.
Oh, they still do. They don't
24
do,
hours.
I don't think they do that here anymore.
They still do in Washington.
Yeah, but hold on, my brain no worky work. But yeah,
That's
I
not
was like,
anything
I
new.
think from what I was like, I think this guy's an idiot. But then he just said, he something about not doing his duty, not doing her duty as his girlfriend. Like, that's some misogynistic bullshit right there. That is some make me a sandwich kind of crap. Goblin King, what's your take on this? Do you need to be filled in more, or did you get the gist?
No, I caught the gist of it. He has no penis, and but no, I mean there's a point where hey, if it was, I would say, if he's stressed out and it's 9 o'clock and she hasn't gone to bed yet, hey, I know I said it wasn't anything, but could you make me something now? I don't think I can cook right. Would you please do this for me?
Well, she did say he's been stressed, but which at that point,
No. Yeah, no. Not 2 in the morning, wake you up. You know, that's when 2 a.m. you're pretty much drunk and you're going in. Your brain is stupid, but he's not drunk. He's just stupid.
All right. And by the way,
You know.
I want to repeat here. He's 31. She's 34. This guy is a full-grown man-child.
You're right, and he's asking his girlfriend. to make him something at 2 a.m. Are you fucking retarded?
Well, I mean, we're about to find out because there's an update the very next day, July 2nd, 2024.
Cat came back the very next day.
All right.
Yes, came back. Thought he was a goner.
All right, so
But
update.
the cat came
Holy
back.
sweet Jeebus, that's a lot of notifications. Thank you for the overwhelming support. Glad to know I'm not the only one who thinks this is stupid. Also, to the ones who said I should have just done it and agreed with the man-child, thank you. I really need a laugh today. On to the update. He came to my job to talk and explained that his friend saw a video of a woman being woken up to cook for her man, and they decided to test down their partner, to test down their partners as a loyalty test. So my initial judgment of him being an idiot was correct. He was surprised when I broke up with him, but he was calm and accepting, albeit sad. Either way, that's over with. To answer a few concerns, nope, no drugs, just bad judgment. No mental health concerns. Yes, he's stressed, but it's surface stress. That'll be fine once his work hires some new people, I'm sure. Honestly, not my concern anymore. Someone mentioned unconditional love. Let me finish. Someone mentioned unconditional love. The relationship was less than 3 months. Chill out. Oh, yeah, no. Dump his ass.
Yeah.
No, I want to tell everybody who's listening right now, there should never nor ever be a test of the relationship. That is stupid.
Yeah, no,
You don't test a relationship. You
I've
don't sit there going, I'm going to test him for see if he'll cheat. So I'm going to get the most sexiest woman dressed most scantily, and he's going to go out, and he's going to say no. I know he's going to say no. No, there should be no reason to test anybody for anything at any time. You're in a relationship. The test is, can I stand you? Can you stand me? So we not piss each other off on a constantly day basis.
Yeah, no.
Yes or no?
Yeah, as somebody who's been reading a lot of these lately, like, every time I notice that there's a sort of quote-unquote test, something goes wrong. Like, always. Like, it always results in the relationship being irreversibly damaged. Most of the time, they break up. It's always...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where they come from.
Especially the married ones.
Yeah.
Oh, the married ones. Well, my single friends, the ones who just got divorced. Let's think about this, first of all. Your what friends? The ones who are now newly single who are divorced? Should we go through what's wrong with this situation? You don't listen to them. You're the one who should give them advice because you're still married and you're still happy.
Exactly.
You know, there should be no reason for them going, well, what you should do because you test this loyalty because he may cheat. Well, has he cheated in the past? Well, no. Has he done anything? No. Then shut up.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Anyways, let me read the last here. Seriously, though, thank you for even taking the time to read my sleepy ramblings. I'm going to buy myself a nice bottle of wine once I've finished work, as thank you to myself for not settling. Until next time. Reminder, this is a repost sub. I'm not the original poster. Alright, so, let's talk about this update here. Because, judging by the fact that he came to work when she should be working, yeah, that just shows he does not respect your privacy. He does not respect your space. That's how I see it.
It's not privacy, it's space. There's difference between privacy and space.
He just doesn't respect you, period. Like, he doesn't respect your time.
Yep.
And also, this is another one. This is the second time I've heard the term like, oh, they saw a video online of them doing a loyalty test. Like, is he doing it was a TikTok challenge excuse? Because that's not an excuse to me. That just shows you're dumb.
TikTok videos are meant to just be fun. You don't actually should take advice unless it's like a tutorial for like DIY or just how to make something cool or how to cook.
Well, no.
Hey, do you want to make lightning in the microwave? Let me show you how.
Thunder.
Testing people is an asshole thing to do. Exactly. That's what we were just saying. But like, no, the fact that he says that a bunch of his friends do. Part of me's wondering. Part of me, judging by his character, I actually don't believe this because I think he just spent all night cooking that up.
Most likely, yeah. I will say this: that testing someone to test the relationship, that's an automatic breakup for me. I will say that. I'm pretty sure it's also an automatic breakup for a lot of people in chat and here.
Oh, dude, that's like my girls. If I have a girlfriend and she comes up to me and says, "Hey, in order to show that you truly love me, I need you to flirt with my sister which, by the way, this is based on another story I've read. I need you to flirt with my sister because, which, don't worry, I'm saving that for next week. I need you to flirt with my sister to make sure she doesn't try to steal you away. At that point, I'd be like, you need help, I'm walking away.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No.
Mamie won't do that
What,
to you, though.
what you do is you go to the bookstore, buy a Bible, you go up to her and going, you need Jesus. Here you go. Thank you. And walk away.
No,
hey, Techno.
No. Well, with the woman I'm thinking of, hi Techno, hi, how you doing? We're reading Red stories, but like with the woman I've seen the story I'm talking about here, the way I feel like she'd be like, see, Jesus is luring Mary. He's a succubi. Yeah, that's how I feel like she would view it. But yeah, let's read a comment here. Dude's in his 30s and wanted to test his GF of 3 months. What a man-child.
There should be no testing, and no matter how many months, how many years, how many days.
Well, what shocks me
Period.
mostly is that he's 31. I feel like this is behavior that should have grown out by the time he was 25.
I mean, I get it. You want to be mature a little bit. That's like probably just for fun time, but just this is like 2 a.m. Your girlfriend wants to sleep. I respect the person sleeping.
Oh, no, honey. It's not because I'm a man, baby. I only did it because my friends triple dog dared me to.
Yeah, that is fucking beautiful.
That's about right.
I'm picturing the kids from A Christmas Story. I triple dog dare you.
Yeah, dare you to lick the mud off the ground.
No, Ninja, have you not seen A Christmas Story? Jesus, thank you for the bits, Sage. But no, Ninja, that's the movie where I learned that you should not stick your tongue on an ice cold pole. The scene of tissues and bandages on his tongue still sticks with me to this day. But yeah, that was.
I almost did something like that.
Anyone want to wager an over/under how many of his douchebag friends are also now newly single? All. I pick all. Nah, most of them have been single for a long time, I'm sure.
Skyrim shuffle.
Probably single going, you're too happy. I want you to break up with her. How can we do that for him? Let's do a TikTok challenge. Trust your loyalty. Okay, I'll do it. I don't see any problems with it.
I think the only TikTok challenge I would do is the Sprite challenge.
Yeah, that's why this is my favorite Reddit subreddit, because there's always a stupid update. Or there's like, there's a really good twist, or we just learn just how dumb the person is. But yeah.
One of the two.
Alright, anyways, next. You see an even bigger idiot.
Hold on.
What?
Ninja, you're watching the time?
I got 25 minutes left.
Okay.
Alright.
Sorry.
Anyways, you want to see
being parental here.
You guys want to see a bigger...
I have an alarm.
Well, you guys thought that guy was dumb? I've got an even bigger idiot here.
Okay,
but you're still talking.
From Redditor updates, my favorite. 25-year-old male, had the chance to date my old high school crush, 25-year-old female, but I'm engaged to my fiance, 24-year-old female. What do I do? Plus update.
Are you fucking mental, you piece of fucking shit? Unloyal bitch. Ass cunt.
What? No. I have a crush on Buddy.
People piss me off so much. My God, bro!
I'm in love with you, but I don't think my wife's gonna like it.
Trey, remember I told you about one of my friends? I asked him why he got divorced. He goes, well, it was a point. I loved her, but I didn't love her boyfriends.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, my first instinct is dump. Okay, like I said, I've read the main body of this. I have not read the update. Like, the moment I read this, I was like, dear God, this is perfect. I'm saving this for Sunday. Alright, here we go. March 10th, 2024. I had a crush on this girl, Carla, since middle school, going into high school, but she never paid me no mind. I left for military and met Sarah, who was a nurse. I'm going to assume this guy's first language is not English, because there's already, like, a few... errors, who is nurse and wants to become a doctor, nurse practitioner. Sarah was the usual type of girl I dated. I left the military to do contracting work and moved back to my home state. What's up, Ninja?
They could be dyslexic.
Oh, okay, true.
Yeah.
One day, while I was getting drinks at the bar, Carla was my bartender. She didn't recognize me, but when I told her my name, she couldn't believe it. She said she couldn't believe how much I changed. I started becoming a regular and eventually exchanged contact information with her to catch up. Throughout this time, she told me she has had a crush on me, even though she knows I have a fiance. Oh, she sucks too. She said she likes how driven I am. Now I'm conflicted. She says that she'll give me time to think about what I'm going to do. My fiance and I are doing great, but I feel like she's normally the type of woman I always get. Bruh. Carla, I never had the opportunity or thought I would. I don't want to hurt Sarah, but I feel like I regret this forever if I don't pursue it.
What is wrong with you?
Okay. I'm going to have a controversial... Okay. I've already got my opinion here. I want to hear what you guys have to say first.
You are engaged. You are loyal to your fucking fiance. Until death do you fucking part. Unless you guys are both polyamorous, then that should be okay. But if you're not, and you both are loved, engaged, and... I'm getting pissed. I'm gonna say things I shouldn't say on Twitch. So I'm just
calm, collect yourself, then say it in a constructive manner. But no, I'm gonna give you guys a controversial...
Oh, so you don't want to know my opinion? Okay.
Go ahead, Gobble King.
No.
No, I was telling Ninja that. Go ahead, tell me yours.
The thing is, first of all, the guy's a dish now, so think about it. Second of all, you do not ever want to go after the crush you had in high school. It's not going to be the same. It's not going it's like going, okay, I didn't burn, I know this was fire and this would burn my hand, but I'm not going to burn my hand. But now I'm older, I want to burn my hand.
Slumbering Lullaby.
No, you don't want to do that.
Thank you for the lurk, Slumbering. And also welcome. Sorry, go ahead.
There's no reason. You found somebody. Listen, no touchy touch. No touchy touch. Period. That's all I have to say for now.
All right.
Keep going.
My opinion. Okay, this is gonna be controversial, but stick with me here.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot you, am I?
No. Listen, dump your fiance because this guy's gonna cheat eventually. Judging by his behavior, he's gonna cheat eventually. Dump her now so she can find someone better who deserves her. Because she sounds great.
Well,
she sounds amazing. And also the fact that he says she's the kind of girl I typically get, like, yeah, no, you're clearly settling. The first opportunity you get, you're gonna ditch her. So do it now, while she is still young, has time to heal, and find someone better than you. And the fact that, like, oh, you become a regular at the bar? No, you're going to visit your crush. And
no.
And she's also toxic in this situation too, because she's aware he's engaged.
Yep.
Yeah, and
she wants something. She wants the greener side.
Yeah, and my other part.
He's looking for the greener side.
And like what you were saying about what you said about don't date your high school crush. That's what I'm saying, because that was middle school to high school. You're adults now. She's a different person. You're both different people. No, that's a whole different person than they were 5 years ago. Cause all of us change within 5 years. That's how I view. We change quickly. We change a lot. Our personalities have massive shifts after a certain amount of years. 5 years ago, I think 5 years ago I'd be streaming, but here I am.
Well, here's the other thing. You know why she's going after him, right?
Well, I don't know yet. We have a update.
Well, hold up. Before we hear the update, I'm going to tell you why. It's because she sees somebody who's going to be loyal, that a woman that another woman loves. So why is he so loved? I want to see why. What is so special about him? So I'm going to tempt him to come to my side. Then he cheated on me? But why? Why did he cheat on me? Well, you stupid hoe, because a cheater cheats.
I think what's going to happen here is that they both just like the idea of screwing behind someone's back, and the moment that no longer is an issue, I think they're going to realize, oh, We don't get along at all, and he's going to end up with neither of them.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. Go, speak.
All right.
Read.
All right.
You know how to read, right?
All right. So are we ready for the update?
Yes. Go.
All right. The update. I want to get my fiance back.
Rock paper scissors.
Wow.
Okay. That was March 10th, 2024. This is April 2nd. It's been a month. It's been nearly a month. Okay. I broke her heart. I love Sarah so much. I stupidly called off the wedding to be with my old crush a few weeks ago. Throughout the couple weeks, Carlo used me as a piggy bank. That's all I fucking was to her. I spoiled her, paid for her hair, nails, etc. I gave her everything. I found out she used the money I zelled her to buy a ticket for some guy to come see her. I'm sick to my stomach. Bro got played!
Carmen's a fucking bitch!
I reached out to Sarah, but she feels betrayed, and she doesn't want to be sloppy seconds. But she's not. I love her, and I needed this to real. Oh, no. No.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. No, you lost me when you said that.
What was the rule I taught you, Trey?
Yeah.
Which one?
Trey?
You've taught me a lot of rules.
What's the one about when you break up with somebody?
Yeah, it's over.
One time only. You don't go back because you go back to the same crap.
Yeah.
I wish I knew that earlier.
Yeah. OOP insists he loves Sarah, but he just needed the past weeks to remind him that. Yeah, commenters don't buy it and laugh at him. Yeah, I would too. Cause no, you don't love Cause like that's always what I hear when these cheaters when it doesn't work out for them. Like, no, baby, I miss you. Come back. I realize I needed this sword to know how much I love you. Like, no, that's always the excuse. Like, am I wrong or am I wrong?
You the hoe.
No,
you the hoe.
You're correct.
Like, I call it, he's gonna end up with neither of them, but holy crap, that is beautiful karma. Granted, she sucks too, but again, it was never gonna work from the beginning, judging by how he was talking about his own fiance. Like, I'm happy. This is the ending I think needed to happen. This guy's a fucking loser. She's gonna go on to be happy, and this guy's gonna just spend the rest of his life with no one.
No. There's two ways that can happen. What's the first one? He learns his lesson and does better.
Really?
Or
judging by this, he's in denial.
It looks like he's in denial.
So he's like Egypt. He's in denial. All right. So yeah, he's gonna screw up again.
Yeah. This OP is at the top class. I want to read one comment before I move on. This OP is at top of the class for stupid people. Clown him King Putz. He dumps his accomplished, goal-oriented long-term fiance for a girl he had a crush on that never gave him the time of day through junior high and high school, and then she didn't recognize him at the bar she works at until he mentioned his name. She was a walking, talking red flag, admiring his drive/money-making ability, and didn't care he was engaged. But of course, this putz led by his little head down memory lane, only thought about his crush. Not that he wasn't even on her radar at the time, or even in her friend zone during those formative years. No doubt this woman's greatest accomplishment was probably high school, and while OP found success and love moving away from his hometown, now that he is back, he is a laughing-stock loser of this woman who knew exactly how to play an idiot that thinks junior/high school crushes are anything more than causes for one's first wet dreams. No doubt he'll catch glimpses of his ex-fiancée in the years to come via social media as she becomes a doctor and marries a great guy and lives the life he threw away. King Putz.
He went from wanted to be doctor to a bartender. Probably a strip. It probably wasn't even a bar. It probably was a strip club. I'm just saying.
Probably. Anyway, that's time for me to head out. I do leave in 5 minutes. I'm just gonna
be safe.
Get ready. I will. I got a jacket. It's extra cold, so I'm wearing an extra pair of clothes just in case.
All right.
So, should be good.
Yeah. Oh,
right.
Don't forget, I am bringing back your shirt that you left here on the 13th.
Yes. Thank you. I still can't believe I forgot that. I know I packed everything.
I found it on the floor, and I was like, I don't recognize this one. I don't have any Pokemon shirts. And it took me a few days to realize, where could I have gotten it? Oh! Ninja! Sorry it took me a bit to talk to you about it, but I was stumped on it.
Nah, you good.
All right.
Anyway, you have a good stream.
Thank you, Ninja.
I will see you all later, and I hope you enjoy your next week break.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'm gonna try and enjoy it. Like remember, it's also like I'm gonna be doing homework too, getting used to everything. All right. So next story, we've got 30 minutes left on stream, and hold on. Okay. So, am I overreacting over this small prank? And I have no idea what this.
Annoyatron 2000. Annoyatron.
Well, Annoyatron. You know what this is?
Oh yes, I've used it. I love it.
All right. Am I reacting over this small prank? This is from r/over my reacting, but it's also under relationship. Okay. We're posting this with pictures because what?
Under relationship. Oh.
Yeah, no. From what I've read, when it comes to certain relationships, and am I overreacting over this quote small prank? Usually, no. The answer is no.
Well, hold on. There are some that are reversed.
Yeah, no. Occasionally, but majority of the time, it's no. If anything, you're underreacting. All right. So reposting this with pictures because it got buried and could really use advice right now. Firstly, I apologize for the long post. There's a lot of context, and I can't condense it for more than I have. I, 22-year-old female, have been with my boyfriend, male 25, for a little over a year and a half. Recently, we've been running into hurdles because I have been feeling like he has been bothering / teaching / poking / biting me more than being a serious, loving partner to me. For context, I mean making weird noises all the time, referencing Italian brain rot, or groping me randomly even if I'm in the middle of a sentence, talking about some serious act, something serious, etc., when I would prefer active listening, loving touch, and unironic quality time. We had a huge conversation about this recently, as I was on the brink of ending things with him, since the lack of warmth relative to his unseriousness was making me feel empty. Since then, there has been a genuine effort and big improvement, and I was starting to feel very hopeful that this was something we could work through. Fast forward a little. I am starting a new job as an educator, and while I'm very excited about it, it is also a huge adjustment and has been really stressful. On top of that, for the past 6 days, I have been hearing this bizarre beeping noise coming from my closet that chirps once every 20 to 40 minutes, driving me nuts. I couldn't figure out what it was.
It was on random.
It was
on random mode.
It was keeping me up and infiltrating my dreams. And it started to freak me out, since nothing I own makes that sound. Nothing in the closet even had a battery in it. And my overall stress and lack of good sleep, I was starting to grow paranoid that someone had planted a device in my room. To add to this, I'm extremely private, and the only people who are regularly in my room are myself and my boyfriend when he visits. This led to me fearing that my boyfriend was secretly stalking me and had planted a mic or something in my room that was starting to make noise. I had zero reason to believe this, and I had 100% trust in him, but was starting to go crazy. It even happened while talking to my therapist, and when I explained the mystery of its origins, she seemed equally concerned. Wait, like the buzzing followed you, or is this like an online therapist? I'm going to assume if it's only happening in your room, this is online therapy. Alright. To make matters worse, the fridge at work is broken and peeps 9 times every day. 9 times every minute, so it started feeling like a chirping was following me. Compounding my general distress. Dude, this sounds like hell. Last night, after a stressful day and finding out some unrelated, unsettling news that is enough to emotionally affect me on its own, that concerns me a little, my sister heard the noise as well, and we decided to tear my closet apart at 10 p.m. when I had to wake up at 6 to figure out what has been plaguing me. After timing the beeps for an hour, it beeped in irregular intervals. We found this tiny Arduino board deep in one of the boxes labeled Annoying PCB, as pictured. Google it. Its literal sole purpose is to drive its victims insane. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright.
If you do it right, you don't drive the person insane, you have a little fun with it, but he did it too long and left it there for too long. There's a certain point where you don't do that.
Yeah. Alright. I was immediately horrified, quite literally shaking and crying as my wildest nightmare of someone planting a device in my room had literally come true. My immediate thought was, who would do something like this, / what did I do to deserve this? I called my boyfriend immediately, and he admitted he knew what it was. I hung up and haven't spoken to him since. The reason I'm not sure I'm overreacting is because on one hand, I understand how this might be funny, but to me, that doesn't matter given the fact that I have been feeling like he hasn't been generally serious with me to a problematic extent. B, the fact that this has been plaguing me and disrupting my sleep literally the first week of my new job. And C, I've been complaining about to him for days, and he played along, being confused and concerned, repeatedly asking me, what does it sound like? And this was my genuine concern / paranoia, saying, maybe there's a little cricket in your room. I just feel like this is on par with glitter bombing, like something you do to someone you hate. Yeah, that's the vibe I get. This feels like a thing you would do to your worst enemy. Not the supposed...
No, there's a way to do it right. I'll say it in a bit,
Not the supposed love of your life. It feels like a psychological warfare between stretching this out for days and placing it in my room. This feels like a massive breach of trust. I haven't spoken to him at all, and he's been texting me things like, it was just a prank, and beep, beep, aw. Come on, man! You lost me here. And I miss you, and please don't ignore me. I'm so against stonewalling, but I have literally nothing to say to him, and he hasn't apologized or shown any remorse. I don't feel ready to speak to him at all. Maybe it was a good prank, but with bad timing. But I can't help but feel like this is just setting us back again. And I'm genuinely shaken. I honestly don't see a future at this point, and I'm really not sure what to do. If you've read this far, thank you for listening, and I appreciate any advice or kindness.
Okay, so when I had the Annoyatron, I used it for work. I put it behind a person's computer that we have played pranked on each other one too many times. And the trick is you don't do it for days. I mean, this is days this person did. So that's, first of all, check box. First check box. Second of all, playing stupid the whole time. Check mark. And then knowing that you're going through, it's causing you panic, and he knows it's causing you panic. Check. Nope. You're out. You're out. The trick of it is that I used it for computers. It would beep. And I actually had one of my friends go, ooh, let me play along. And so, as she was in front, and she goes, hey, Gray, I want to learn how to work computers. You can teach me things. Like, yeah, I can teach you stuff. So she would sit there, Control, Shift, Alt, N for noise. That's it. And she hit it, and I went behind there as she's saying it, and I turned it off and pocketed it. And, I had set it for every 5 minutes. And after we sat there for 15, she's like, it's gone. Then I put it in I turn on the pocket, and we turn it on, it automatically beeps. It beep, beep. There it is. I held it up, and we all started laughing because it was a short-term prank. It's something you can't use long-term. Now, if you hate somebody, can't stand that person, and you want to torture them, that's what you do. You put it somewhere else, and you torture them. So that is a nay. No, don't do that again.
For me, I feel like at first I thought, oh, this guy's just clearly not mature. Like, he's 25, but judging by his behavior, I was gonna say I don't feel like he's mature enough to be in a relationship yet. But then he's texting her, it was just a prank, and the coup de grace, texting her straight up, beep, 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 beep. Like, no, this guy's not who you want to be with. This guy takes pleasure out of your pain, and if you continue this relationship, it's only going to get worse.
Yep.
This guy's a sadist, which, granted, I've met some sadists. I'm a little bit of a sadist myself, but even I know, like, there is a point where you cut it off. This guy does not know where to stop.
Especially with the new job.
Yeah, like, she's...
Starting a new job? No.
Yeah,
that's negatory.
Yeah, and if you need advice, like, I don't think you do. Because, like, down here you said, I honestly don't see a future at this point. I'm not really sure to, like, you've answered your own question there. You don't see a future. End it. He hurt you. You hurt him. Now's your chance to hurt him by telling him it's over. Now, question, whether or not
it was a release. I am releasing you from this relationship. Thank you for applying. We're gonna go with somebody else at this time. You fire. You don't. You fire them. Remember the thing I told you?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Thank you for applying. At this time, we're going with somebody else. Please exit that way, and hopefully, never see you again.
Upvote. Yeah. All right. Because I think this is a recent post. Oh yeah, this is 5 months ago. All right. Shall we read a comment or two? All right. The Furious Fiery Feline says, let me give you advice as someone who's been on the receiving end of this. Someone who has your safety, mental health, and trust in one hand, and the ability to entertain themselves at the expense of another human being in the other, and they choose the second one. They are letting you know where you stand in their life. You are clearly suffering from this for multiple reasons, and he kept going. It was entertaining to him to watch you be scared and confused. The fact that he's sending you beeping messages and kicking in a circle in the dirt, going, sorry. God, I freaking hate that spelling. If anybody remembers the wedding story from last week, you know how I feel about that. While taking no accountability speaks volumes. He's not worth being with anymore. You deserve better than a partner who will torture you for their entertainment. Yeah, that's why upvote that. Yeah, he takes her beep, beep, beep. He's still entertained. Upvote that. No, this guy just sees her as this a source of amusement. This is not gonna end. If you keep doing this, it's only gonna get worse. Like, leave now while you can. They've been together how long again?
He's probably just trying his own prank channel.
Yeah,
And he's probably started with her.
A little over a year and a half. Well, here's the thing: prank channels aren't funny.
Oh, I know they're not. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, prank channels are, in my opinion, prank channels, like, look, a prank, I'm not saying a prank isn't funny, but a prank has to, to me, a prank is something that, like, has a, I prefer pranks that, like, oh, you don't know what I don't know what you're talking about, but then you have, like, a really nice surprise lined up, and it's like, you get them happy. Like, when it's, like, just a mean prank for the sake of being mean, and, like, you've lost me there. Like, granted, they said they've been together for a little over a year and a half. Like, I still think, like, yeah, you're into that relationship now, but like, nothing at this point is excusable. Leave him. But to me, prank YouTubers are just talentless people who are trying to find an easy way to make money or get famous easy.
It gives them an excuse to be mean.
Yeah,
and
that's
get
the other thing.
validated of what they're doing.
Yeah, I know. That's the other thing I was gonna say, is that this gives them an excuse for all their mean stuff. They can literally say, that's where the origin of the phrase "it's just a prank, bro" comes from, because it's always the excuse. It's just a prank, bro. When no, it's not a prank. You deliberately distressed or ruined someone's day. But someone who, and most of the time, it's a complete stranger who's not in on it. The only time where it's not okay. Or no, well, I mean, it's never okay. But the only time
it is okay.
The only time where it is okay is if it's an actor involved, which again shows that you're not funny. But in that case, no one is harmed. You're still a fake, but at the end of the day, no one was harmed. And,
well, no, there were some good. Now, back in my day, there were some good prank shows. You know, but they knew they took it in good stride. You know, it wasn't a point of we scared them to the point that they're on the ground, breaking down, crying, praying to God to let them die. You know, there's a difference.
Yeah, the only
a
time
good prank, everybody will actually enjoy and laugh.
Yeah, the only time, like, because he knew this was not her cup of tea. He knew they had multiple conversations here of, hey, I want you to be more serious, and he clearly does not care. It seems like he was just setting up the most elaborate prank. He's like, take that as a moment. All right, time to set up the coup de grace, the ultimate response. And the only time I think a prank of that mean caliber is okay is when somebody else is in on it. Like, you were talking about prank shows. I feel like the ultimate example of extreme pranks that go too far, but it's okay because everyone's in on it, is Jackass. Because you knew what you signed up for, you're getting paid for it, and at the end of the day, you guys got medical staff on standby. Like, this is professional pranking, but it's in a way to where, yeah, you have people on your side who will understand or are cool with the jokes. Because again, they knew what they signed up for. That's how I feel about all this. Alright, I want to go check out more Redditor updates. Let's see. Internet lore, Munla ruining vacay. For mother, am I the asshole for not apologizing for withholding financial support until my son passed his paternity test? Oh, we got a few good ones here. We got time for one more story, I think. And I'm trying to find my fiance, 35-year-old, compared my 28-year-old female antidepressants to cocaine and wants me off the... Bruh. I know.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
Fiance, 35-year-old male, compared me, 25-year-old female's antidepressants to cocaine and wants me off of them.
Yeah, no, dumbass.
Do we want to read this one?
I'm sorry. Nope. You know I can't do that. You know how bad my dyslexia is. Dude, seriously.
No, I'm not saying you. Do you want to read it? Should we take a look at this one?
Well, I'm just thinking of what antidepressants do to cocaine. Yeah. Go ahead. Let's see what this dummy has to say.
All right.
Well, go down one more. Go down one more.
Am I asking for telling a woman at the gym that she's embarrassing herself?
No, let's do the other one.
Yeah, I need to see this one. Alright, and we've got 3 updates. Oh, one from... Oh, dude, what... Okay, so there's 3 updates and one literally from the other day. Dude!
Alright. Go.
Oh, I'm excited for this. So, again...
Go.
Again, fiance, 35-year-old male, compared my 28-year-old female depressants, or me, 28-year-old female, my depressants, I returned, was unable to eat. Oh, sorry to hear that, Buggy. To cocaine and wants me off them. 3 updates long. Alright. I have the loveliest, most charming, and attentive fiance. That's clearly the relationship goo doing its work on ya. Can't wait for the goggles to be off. We had a whirlwind romance for 9 months in which he proposed over quarantine. Okay, to me, I'm sorry to pause again here. That's the first red flag for me. Like, I don't feel like it's proper to propose to somebody in 9 months unless you are both super duper serious with each other. Like, for me, I think the right time to wait is like a year or a year and a half. A year and a half to 2 years, then propose. That's just my personal opinion. Kyle King, what's your opinion?
Since your mother and I were dating for probably about 8 months before I got proposed to her. Well, you know.
You only dated for 8 months?
Yeah, we're together for almost a year before we got married, but yeah.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Huh. I may have to reconsider that. Alright, never mind, everybody. Turns out I'm the result of a similar relationship. Well, maybe not similar. Alright. We had a whirlwind romance for 9 months in which he proposed over quarantine. He's everything I want in a partner, and I love him deeply. The last 3 months were rough for me. I had a car accident, started a small business, and had a family member pass away. My fiance and I weren't getting along because I was stressed, crying, and had to enter serious therapy. Mind if I send another submission? It has copyright music, so I don't know if I should submit it. I can check it out after stream. What's copyright about it? Is it the footage or is it the music? Oh, wait, it's the music. Sure. And we'll check it out after the story. Alright. My fiance and I weren't getting along because I was stressed, crying, and had to enter serious therapy to deal with the effects of the accident. I was unhealthy, dependent on my fiance, and would call him nightly, just sobbing my eyes out. I started taking a low-dose antidepressant. Finally, I'm not fixated on the accident. I'm happy and go-lucky. I'm back swimming again, my favorite activity. Calling friends, and my business is doing well. I admit I have less time for my fiance. I'm much less needy. Sometimes I can't get to my phone in time and miss his calls, when before I couldn't leave my room and needed to be connected 24/7. My fiance sat me down and expressed his concerns. He told me he loves me, but he's noticed a change in personality. He said he spoke to a few doctors and the antidepressants can even compare to cocaine, and that I could be doing lasting damage to myself. He said, I could support you through all the pain and the messiness. I love you and I want you to be in my life forever, he said. He said I should call my doctor to request to come off. Did he specify how much you have to take before it becomes a problem? Because I feel like the fiance here is leaving out information. Or cherry-picking what he wants to be said. Alright.
Oh, he's going onto the sites that tell them, oh, don't do this because it'll give you a brain tumor.
Alright, you mean like...
No, it doesn't.
Alright. My fiance sat me down and expressed his concerns. He told me... Oh, wait, alright. I kind of balked, and he didn't take it well. Balked? What's that mean? I've never heard that word. Balked. I'm just picturing a dog barking. And he didn't take it well. He requested that I at least respond to his messages in reasonable time. That he knows me well, and this new personality isn't the real me. And
Hold on. What was that again?
I kind of balked, and he didn't take it well.
No.
What?
He wants you. No, he wants you to go ahead and say, I need you, when I send you a message, you need to send it right back, right now. It ain't. When they say the part of his message in a reasonable time, no, there's no reasonable time for this person. He wants it done now. Now,
Yeah.
I am priority.
That he knows me well, and this new personality is the real me, and I'm moving too much. I'm kind of concerned with other behavior for my fiance. He wants me to wear baggier clothes to the gym, and wants to be involved in every decision I make. When it comes to meeting new clients, he wants to know who they are, otherwise he says it seems shady. Okay, I've already got my theory. I have a possible contract that would take me out of town. He expressed concern, telling me I need to stay close to family. I love him, but every conversation turns to him telling me that I have to work harder so he can trust me. Besides, counseling, what else can I do? And I just want to say I have no plans of getting off my medication. It's non-negotiable. TLDR, fiance doesn't want me on SSRIs. Okay, I have my theory already, but I want to know what Goblin King thinks. Goblin King, what do you have to say here?
The guy's a controlling dick. Once she's on antidepressants, she's feeling better. He's afraid that she's gonna realize that he's a schmuck and she's gonna leave him.
Yeah,
so he's trying to control her life.
Yeah, the happy-go-lucky. That's what I was saying about the happy-go-lucky glasses earlier. Like, I think they're finally coming off. But the fact that he's like all of a sudden out of nowhere saying, "Hey, I want you to wear baggier clothes," like he's afraid of cheating. So my theory is, and I've seen this in a few other stories, I think he's projecting and he had an affair. I think, because like they said they were fighting earlier, they were going through a rough patch. I think during that rough patch, he cheated. That's my theory. All right, we got comments here, which is common in updates because these end up being relevant. Do not come off medication. Do not give him access to your medication. He will tamper with it. I'm not joking. He's lying about speaking with a few psychiatrists and antidepressants being like cocaine. He wants you often so that way you're dependent on him again. This man wants to control you. That's what he's interested in. Why wouldn't he be happy that you're doing so well? Your whirlwind romance started with love bombing, and now he's panicking because you're happy and less dependent on him. Keep an eye on your medication at all times. He does not love you. He wants control over you.
Well, you guys, I explained to you what happens when you don't take the antidepressants, right, Trey?
Yeah, no, and I found out what happened the hard way.
Yeah, so if anybody doesn't know, what you're doing is your body's building that serotonin. That's helping your serotonin, which helps you.
Do you want to tell everybody what happened when I went off mine?
Well, hold on, well, because some people probably understand. Best way to explain it. So, like this, guys, the medication helps you build your serotonin up, which is your happiness kind of chemical. I hope I'm getting this right, but it's building your happy chemical up. It helps maintain it. Now, when you do get off, you're supposed to get off. It is not a cut and go. It is we're going to cut down to this, we're going to cut down to this, we're cutting down to this much. Then instead of taking it every day, take it every other day, you're slowly weaning yourself off the depression, off that medication. But your body's chemical will help start producing it, more of it. So you stay that way. Now, what he wants to do is have you go have her get completely off, which then goes that chemical that was help making your happy hormones regular straight back down. It doesn't go straight back down to where it was. It goes down and below the line. It puts you into severe depression, maybe in suicidal tendencies, depending on how severe your medication is. Does that make sense for everybody?
Yeah. All right. So let's read here. I was a sobbing mess off my medication. It wasn't stable. He's been testing me lately, and I'm not as reactive. I just don't understand why someone would want that. It doesn't make for a healthy relationship. It doesn't make for a healthy relationship. He doesn't want a healthy relationship. He started with love bombing. What is love bombing?
Oh, baby, I love you, baby. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Baby, I'm so happy with you, baby. You're my life. Baby. It's just dropping I love yous. All
right. And
constant affirmation of love.
All right. Now it's on to control. This is also because I've never heard that. This is also textbook abuse, early warning signs. You might as well be writing a horror movie script. Yeah. Red flags of coercive control here. He likes you dependent on him. I'm positive he did not find a few doctors who said antidepressants are like cocaine and can lead to brain damage. Because like I said, I've been on antidepressants. If I have brain damage, it's well hidden, or I've always been this retarded. I have been. And yes, I can legally say that. Alright. He did not find a few doctors who said antidepressants are lead to brain. This statement would be laughable if he wasn't so obviously trying to control you. Lovely, charming, and attentive is how these types usually start out. It's called love bomb. Oh, it explained it there for me. Goblin King, they explained it for you. Thank you for explaining it before they did. Start being strong and independent and refusing to play his games, and see how long that lasts, though. Proceed carefully, because I've seen this turn ugly. There's actually a name for the tactic that some abusive partners use to control their other partner's mental health, including their mental health medication. It's called mental health coercion. The National Domestic Violence Hotline did a national survey on it a couple years ago, and many callers reported various forms of it. Partners hiding their medications, demanding they not use medication, impeding their access to therapy, gaslighting them, telling them they deserve to be abused because they had depression or anxiety, etc. How do you justify that in your own twisted mind? I do understand abusers. Substance use coercion is similar to a type of domestic abuse. Hi, Mules. We're reading a...
Yo.
Yeah. Hey, Mules. Alright, alright, guys. What do we think happens next?
Let's go to the last one, the current one.
Well, no. Well, we got update. The next one is the update 5 days later.
Okay.
There's 3 updates. Two are from the same year, and 1 is from a few days ago. Like, seriously, you could...
Come on, go.
Mules, hold on. Mules redeemed hydrate. Thank you for the hydration, Mules. Goblin King, since you're with me, you have to drink something.
I've been drinking tea this whole time, hot tea.
I know, but take a sip of your tea. I just took a sip of water.
There.
What kind of tea you got?
English breakfast. Because I'm out of Earl Grey.
Unsweet says you can justify anything as long as you don't give a shit or have morals. Alright. Like I said, this is not my line of thinking, Sawe. It also, my brain is just wired different, so I just cannot understand.
I want to know the updates, Trey. Shut up and tell the updates.
Alright, so, update. 5 days later. Many of you commented, advising me that this was an emotionally abusive relationship. I admit I am naive and didn't want to believe that was the truth. I spent some time with my fiancé on the weekend, and he continued with his pep talk about the antidepressants. He said I should taper them off to 5 milligram, and gave me a timeline for doing it. I had only been agreeing with him, so we didn't have to argue, but secretly I continued with them on my own. After this weekend, we had a wonderful time. He tells me he has hope for our future, that he supports me going through the pain, etc., etc. On Monday, we were talking, and I brought up a pretty big issue in our relationship. I won't go into specifics. He is at fault, though. That isn't solved. My fiancé went ballistic. For the first time, he screamed at the top of his lungs, and his face distorted and spit flying everywhere. He told me I didn't have a brain big enough to change, and that all I do is sit there and smile with my fucking medication, and that I'm a pitiful, almost 30-year-old woman who is pathetic. Okay! The mask has slipped! Jesus!
Someone has a small penis.
Yeah, who is pathetic, and if I want to see real trauma, he could show me. He said, you're an evil person who's deliberately hurting the only person who loves you, and how dare you bring up these issues when you know I'm stressed. Because I was stoic, he became even more enraged until I had to pretend to cry. Yes, I had to pretend to cry, because that's the only way he would calm down. I do feel guilty because he's stressed. He said, if you believe I've overreacted, delete me. But if you want to listen to your heart and put everything on the line and be a ride or die team, I'll come to your place tomorrow. Suddenly he told me something has come up, let's talk in a week, and he has completely disappeared / gone offline, cheating, because he was screaming at me in front of family members. Oh, it was in front of family members.
If that happened in my family in front of me, what's the rule of bodies, Trey?
8 feet wide, 8 feet deep.
6 by 12.
Oh, 6 by 12.
6 foot wide, 12 foot deep.
Jesus.
And then layer every other part with animal parts.
This spiked. Wow. Alright, suddenly he told me son has come up, we'll talk in a week, and he has completely disappeared / gone offline because he was screaming at me in front of family members. I think he may be committed to a psych ward. I don't know. I finally found the courage to just block him completely. It hurts like hell, but it's the only way. TLDR, fiance lost his mind and is most likely hospitalized. Alright, comments. Holy F, you need to keep him blocked and do... Sorry, I'm practicing swearing less. Do you plant some other plants for fertilizer? I don't know. For the dead body, says Mules. No, I think the what you said was we treat it like lasagna and put in animal bits in there.
Yeah, layer it. So if they do find it, they'll just dig up the
like the world's worst puzzle. Yeah. But holy F, you need to keep him blocked and do not get back into his relationship. It's only a matter of time before that shit becomes physical. I doubt that alone will get him committed to a psych ward, but it's more likely he's on a bender or something. I'm terrified for OP. If this situation escalates any further, she's going to end up hospitalized or dead.
He wanted the cocaine for himself.
Please stay safe. And what's scary is that there's 2 more updates. Please stay safe. And one from recently, which means something else happened lately. Or they just want to let everybody know that they're fine now. And I'm hoping it's the latter.
Let's go to the next one.
Oh, no. We've got to read all of these. Please stay safe and keep this psychopath the F out of your life. Tianese possession. OP, I'm beyond... because look, OP respond. I'm beyond brainwashed. He calls me every day for 40 minutes to 1 hour.
40 minutes to an hour.
That's wrong with me and it needs to be changed. Over time, I've started to believe it. I've lost myself. Jeez. I have to tell you, it's very unusual to conclude that because someone shouted they have been committed to a psych ward. That's just really dramatic notion. Why didn't the family members present intervene when she was just screaming at you? OP. It's not because of the screaming. It's because of his unusual / manic behavior that's becoming increasingly worse in the 4 weeks. He's here... Maybe he's supposed to be on medication. He is hearing and seeing things that aren't happening. He was telling me I was evil and had to wake... Yeah, definitely needs medication. There are many other things I didn't include in this. Okay. Guys, update. 6 months later. I want to take the time to thank all of the lovely commenters. It was hard to hear and understand at the time, but you really helped me see how effed up that situation was. Thank you for all the resources, and I had to read over and over in order to try to understand. My ex-fiance are no longer together, and we have 0 contact. Yay! We had a terrible breakup in which he threatened to traumatize me. I spiraled into pretty bad depression and continued with serious therapy. I took a 2-month trip abroad and entered a healing retreat that was out of cell service. I basically spent 7 weeks crying, vomiting, and healing in the jungle. Where is this place? Alright. The good news is that my anxiety has lessened to the point that I no longer take any kind of medication. I lost 20 pounds. Oh yeah, I forgot medication could actually add on weight.
Yep.
Yeah. I bought a new apartment, started a new job, and slowly started dating someone new. I've made a lot of new friends, and I'm actually allowed to see them now. My new guy is 100 times better, and has never tried to control me in any way. I have bumped into my ex-fiance 4 times, and honestly, I kind of recoil at the sight of him. I have no idea how he was able to control my life so much at one point. That was a really dark place. Well,
dinner ready.
After the story.
I know, but I don't think I'm not gonna let you eat tonight. You ate yesterday.
Alright. It'll take... Because remember, after this story, we're going to end
Trey, I gotta go.
What?
Trey, I gotta go. I gotta take your brother some food.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll post the VOD so you can see what happens, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
Hold on. I got 9 minutes. Go.
Alright.
Go.
I've bumped to my ex-fiance 4 times. Honestly, I kind of recoil at the sight of him. I have no idea how he was able to control my life so much at one point. This is our place. It will take a long time before I love anyone again. That's okay. I've given myself a lot of time and space. Things aren't perfect, but I'm still processing. But things turn out much better than I hoped for. Thanks again, Reddit. Sometimes best medications remove toxic people from your life.
Yep.
And in this case, Huasha, I don't know what that is. Okay, update. 5 years later. This is the one from a few days ago. Okay.
Okay. Go.
Okay. Hey, Reddit. 5 years ago, I posted about extremely toxic fiance here. I almost forgot about the whole ordeal. But I started thinking about it because I'm engaged. Yay! It took a lot of trial and error, but I'm a lot happier. When I think about my ex-fiance, I'm honestly shocked that I couldn't imagine that life would be good again. So dramatic. It's been a wild 5 years, but I moved to New York, went back to school, and I went back on medication. I did find love again, except this time, my fiancé supports and encourages me to grow, and understand that I'm stubborn about my independence. Hence why it took 6 months for me to leave a toothbrush at his place. Anyways, I've learned that love is about understanding and respect, which is not something I thought I deserved when I first posted. So, thanks again, Reddit. TLDR, my ex-fiance is still a loser. Alright, we got one last comment. Whoa, 5-year update? Thanks for coming back. I'm glad to hear that you not only stood firm on a treatment plan, that you also personally believe aligns with your own values, priorities, and goals. But also you found a partner who can respect your personal health choices. The first part would be a positive outcome on its own, but I'm happy to hear you can rebuild a healthy sense of trust and personal boundaries. So what do we think was wrong with Fiancé? Other than the
he was
obvious.
mentally unstable.
Yeah,
Mentally unstable.
Like, where do we think he went? Like, when he disappeared?
He went to a happy place where he wore a special "I Love Me" jacket.
So you think he actually went to a You think he actually went to a psych ward?
I believe he did.
Hmm.
I think he's now wearing an "I Love Me" jacket. Maybe not now.
Yeah. Well, what scares me is I'm worried about whoever poor woman ends up in a relationship with him. It's like if he's not better by now, I'm frankly scared. I'm scared for whoever he ends up in a relationship with. Look, this person's saying what I was saying. I have the loveliest, most charming, attentive fiance. Okay, here we go again. That's what I was saying. The I love me glasses were on. Okay, now my submission if you want. All right. Before we end it off, we got one last submission. But I am glad this had a happy ending. She's doing great. Fiance's still a loser. I'm worried about what he's up to now, but it's no longer her concern. What matters is that OOP is safe now. Maybe he went on a gaycation. Oh, God. Not the gaycation.
You went on that last year, didn't you, Trey?
No, I'm waiting.
That's how you got neck injury, didn't you?
All right, we got one more video before we end things from Buggy here.
Play the video.
Jesus.
Now.
All right, we're playing it. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Dude, you sounding like Soundwave right now. Are you right up against the mic?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this? Oh, it's a Helldivers animation. All right. Wait, let's full screen here.
Attack of the killer tomatoes. Attack of the killer tomatoes. That was a good. You need to watch that too, Trey. Attack of the killer tomatoes.
Helldivers silly. Wait, is?
We're coming for you.
What do you mean not Helldivers? You sure this isn't Helldivers?
If they said it's not Helldivers, it's not Helldivers. Is this the Terminator year?
No, this is not Terminator. This is Halo music, right? I'm pretty sure this is the music from Halo. Oh,
This is pretty awesome.
Well, I mean, I am a sucker for animation.
Pepper.
Wait, this is cool. The music really sets it. I'll head out Night Train. Alright, all good. Like I said, this is the last video. So what is this about? Is this his own custom thing, or just... This isn't a fan film for anything? Because I'm pretty sure that was a super flag at the beginning.
There's actually a cyborg.
Completely original. Well, I mean, it's cool, though.
Dive, dive.
You know, this is gonna be... This is Grok AI here in like 5 years.
Remember the Netflix movie with the War of the animatronics?
War of the Animatronics. You mean Willy's Wonderland? Okay, that's the Clone Wars reference right there.
No. There's one. I can't. The guy who plays Star Lord is in it.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Star Lord. I think it was him. Which way? There are robots for that started a huge war. It's pretty good. I gotta look at the name of it again.
Sound design's good. He just stole his identity. Now it's on the black market.
Okay, kill himself.
Or he's about to form a final stand. That was cool.
Flanker.
Wow, that's offensive. But yeah, no, that was actually awesome.
Absolutely awesome.
Inspiration.
I agree.
Inspirations: Helldivers, Terminator, Halo, Aliens, 40K/Astartes, Arc Raiders, The Clone Wars. I kind of got Arc Raiders vibes from it, and The Clone Wars, I saw that. And then Personal Hatred of AI.
Hatred of AI.
You know what? Like,
right.
I gotta respect. All right. But yeah, that's gonna
I got to drop.
Well, I mean, we're about to end it here. Do you want to say anything before we go?
Yes. Peace to you all. You guys have a good week. I'll pray for you. And if you're watching Trey, by this time I know you got some issues because I'm listening to him. We all have issues.
All right.
Who's a good goblin lover? Who's a good little goblin lover? You are Trey.
I am no
you
such
are
thing.
Trey.
I am nothing.
You are a good goblin lover.
Go deliver my brother his food.
Out.
All right. And as for you guys, I want to thank y'all for watching. I want to thank you all for coming in. I want to thank you all for your submissions. Like I said, this is the last stream before I go on break. I will not be streaming this entire week. Sorry, hold on. Had to burp a little. So I'm taking this week off, as I said, to get used to my new college schedule, because it's now the second semester. And while I have less days this semester, they kind of pushed all my classes into 3 days a week. And while that does sound awesome, that also kind of worries me, because I'm wondering if that's going to mean there's extra work, because I have a lot of reading for my classes. And so this has got me concerned. Shall we raid? Let's raid real quick. All right, well, depending on who's live. Let's see if any of our friends are live. Let's see. Nictus is live, but I don't really hang out with Nictus anymore. I should really change that though. Playing Crow Country. Crooked is live. Pumpkin Pote. None of our good friends are really live right now, so I think this is where we're gonna call it. Alright. Well, anyways, I want to thank y'all for watching. I hope you all had fun. I will see you all back here on Sunday, with a whole new week. I want y'all to smoke some skooma, sip some Sujamma, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye!